Okay, we for sure need to have a little conversation. Hi, I'm Natalie Henry and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into it. I am feeling some type of way today and it's all self-imposed. We have a bunch of orders. This is not even all that was in there, honestly. Like there was so many orders in there. I probably have about 8 or so more to pull to, you know, get the labels for. And then there was also wholesale orders. So today is the first day of fair market. Originally, I was not really trying to do too much. I'm not even gonna hold you, like I was not really even taking it seriously. I was gonna put out an email today to my wholesalers, letting them know that it's starting and whatnot. And over the weekend, I was tagged on Instagram. It was an Instagram post by a profile called Waymaker. And I mean, it's a huge account. They have like over 30,000 followers. And she tagged me in this post, this very beautiful post saying Hallmark doesn't need your money for Valentine's Day. And I absolutely loved it. She tagged one of my associates, Tiffany from Paper Rehab. And she tagged another guy, but I've actually never seen him before or heard of him. So it's nice to like find another black owned stationery brand. But basically, she tagged me, and it essentially resulted in probably about an extra like $500 in sales. In addition to that, I gained about, I want to say just over 250 new followers on my account, which is amazing because I've been trying to hit 7,000 for like a solid year. Okay. And she just posts me, and then I'm over 7,000, just like that. So I'm just completely grateful for Waymaker for tagging me. I'll try and put the post right here so you guys can see, or maybe link it down below. That might be better, so that you guys can check it out for yourself. And then, so this is a little unexpected right now because like I purposely have not been promoting direct to customer. But I got so overwhelmed earlier today. And like I said, this is all self-imposed. So I started panicking because fair market started today. I'm not ready. I purchased stickers last week, but I only just got the proof yesterday. So they're not going to be here in time for fair market. But in the meantime, I was supposed to like do my digital mock-ups, get them listed, all the jazz. And then like I can set them as a pre-order and people can still buy them during fair market, but it doesn't mess with my shipping times. I was supposed to do that. I hadn't done that. I was supposed to order inventory because I have so much inventory, but like when I tell you I'm out of everything, I'm out of like all of my bestsellers from birthday to everyday, you name it, I'm probably out of it. It's probably sold out. And so, I've had a lot of ordering to do, and I've known this since December, and I just like couldn't bring myself to pull the trigger on buying anything, like including freaking white envelopes. Like I don't have any white envelopes. That's how bad things are. And I find myself in these like times of paralysis, and like I just never know how to like really get out of it until the situation's dire. So, I don't have bubble wrap either. I don't have bubble wrap, I don't have packing tape, and like all of these things put kind of like a damper on your mindset. So it's like in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I should not ask the universe or God for sales right now because like I don't have anything. Like I'm literally out of everything. So why would I be like trying to ask for sales? And so I realized that today. I'm like, your life is a mess and you need to get it together. So that's what we're doing. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be putting together a bit of a series called Natalie Gets Her Shit Together. Well, I hope that you will join me. I hope that you will watch, because I also did not make my goal of 500 before the end of the year. We are less than 20 people away from my goal of 500. But could I bring myself to push forward and like get it done? No, I did not push myself to get it done, So just things like that, that's like, I find just very disappointing because there was a point in my life, pre-kids, when I had all the energy in the world. I was this like very driven person. I was this very like go-getter person. And I don't know, I just find myself like a lot of the times nowadays like tired and like I could do that tomorrow, or like don't order that right now. Like you don't know if you're even gonna get sales tomorrow. So like why would you order all those things? And I want it to stop. I'm at the point where I'm sick and freaking tired of not progressing in the way that I want, not doing the things that I want to do because I'm scared, not expressing myself fully and authentically and as frequent as I freaking want. You know, like I even get so much in my head because like I have so much content like on SD cards, and I'm like, what would be the point in even editing it? Because you would have to post like a video a day for the next year. Like nobody wants to hear from you that much, you know? And it's just these things where it's like things have just gotten into my head so much. And 2026 for me is about, you know, really fixing that confidence issue. I don't know why, but like after motherhood, I changed and I became this different person. And you know, a lot of it, it's like so personal, but like a lot of it like was like body image issues and things like that, you know, and like I feel like I've kind of like solved some of that, but the residuals are still there, and it's almost like I have PTSD, you know what I mean? So this is the year that we figure it the fuck out. We're gonna figure it out, you know, and excuse my French, but you know, that is even like the other side of me. I have to censor myself so much all the time online. But in Trinidad, we say like the person is a cuss bud. Like I literally am a cuss bud. You know, like my parents are always yelling at me because I'm cursing all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just things like that where I'm just like, how do I show up authentically as myself without having to like fit into this box? I feel like I'm always trying to fit myself into a box, and I just want to be like free, you know? So I haven't had a word for a year in a really long time, because at one point I started to think that they were kind of stupid. But I did come up with a word for this year, and it's unbound. And the reason for that is I feel like I'm always like holding myself back, always tied up in expectation, always tied up in, you know, like the things I'm supposed to do as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, you know. And I'm trying to also find a way to make this YouTube channel something that I want, because like it's very heavily small business focused when I really want it more lifestyle focused. So you will see things from my life, you know, but or like from my business, but you also see the other side, like my house renovations, when we go to Disney, like all the things, because like trying to figure out how to constantly make content for various sides of myself is just so freaking hard. I don't have the stamina right now because I'm always tired, you know, because I'm always doing too much, you know. And so I think I'm even going to be merging like my channel content, because I want to be able to provide content consistently, and this is the only way that I could see even to do it, you know. Like it's like, do you want 3 videos a week, or do you want no video for 3 months, you know? A lot of it is like me having to be inspired and like me having to be motivated enough to even film the content, you know? So some things are changing. If you're trying to change your life too, which I know everyone at the beginning of the year says that, but like I really want to make real change, like how I changed my diet and the way I eat. I want to do that for the rest of my life, for all other areas of my life, you know. And I have to be the one to get it done, you know. Like I have to be the one to create better systems in my own life, because like at the end of the day, no one's coming to save me. Like I have to do it myself. And I just had some like really big like realizations about like mortality and caring for my parents and all those things. And I'm not at the place that I want to be, you know. Like I want to be able to take care of them in the way that I want to take care of them. And so that means stepping out in faith and courage and doing things differently. So I hope you join me on this journey. I know there's been a lot of journeys on this channel, okay? But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to just press forward, okay? We're going to press forward. All right. Thank you guys for being here. If you are interested in this new series of Natalie Gets Her Shit Together, then I hope that you subscribe or like this video so I know that this is a thing. Us getting our lives together and figuring shit out is like a real thing. Then yeah, I hope you stay for the journey. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!